The world we live in today is a thriving society full of joy and compassion. Hundreds of organizations on our planet help keep everyday people on their feet and moving. But one organization in particular strives to be the most outgoing community there is, and that is Stewart Hall High School, in the overarching school system of the Sacred Heart. My name is Niccolo Degliantoni, and I am currently a senior at Stewart Hall High School. Our school's education system, the Sacred Heart, was founded by Saint Madeleine Sophie Barat in the 1800s in order to improve the poor and almost non-existent education girls were receiving during that time. Her brilliant education system expanded over the centuries and became what we know today as a multinational educational organization aimed at bringing out the best in young kids. A major part of the Sacred Heart teaching system is the 5 goals. These goals are guidelines to help better yourself as a human being. Out of the 5, the one that sticks out the most is Goal 3, social awareness that compels to action. This goal simply states that one should be socially aware of their surroundings and understand what to do at the right times, making the right choices. This statement connects with me and correlates to a lot of the activities I do through Stewart Hall High School. One of them being my CPMC volunteer work at the Alzheimer's Clinic. While there last year, a lot of my volunteer work was to entertain the patients and make sure they were happy. Most of the time, I entertained them in a large common room by playing soccer with them, reading to them, and watching TV with them. Always in the corner of the common room was a beautiful grand piano that none of the volunteers or even the staff ever touched. About a month into my job, I became friends with an elderly man named Harold. He used to play trumpet, and we always would like to talk about how much we loved music. Most of the time while volunteering, I would be the only one working in the common room, and be the only one entertaining the elderly. Finally, one day I decided to play piano. I quickly realized that almost all of the patients loved hearing the piano, and that the best way to entertain them was to simply play on the piano, whether it was a song I was playing or just messing around with chords. My understanding that the patients were bored with the common entertainment items led me to act upon it and create a new form of entertainment for them, one that was fun and interesting. In the words of Rachel Naomi Remen in his book In the Service of Life, "When I serve, I trust and see that wholeness. It is what I am responding to and collaborating with." Goal 3 pursues you to realize and acknowledge the situation around you and respond to it in a way that contributes to all people within the situation. Another piece of literature that connects to my volunteer experience is William J. Byron's Catholic Social Teachings, particularly Law 3, the Principle of Association. By association with others, in families and other social institutions that foster growth, protect dignity, and protect the common good, human persons achieve their fulfillment. Through my connection and friendliness with others, I learned to institute something into the community that was for the common good. Lastly, in Pope John the 23rd's encyclical Pacem in Terris, Under the Orders and Human Beings, it says, "These laws clearly indicate how a man must behave towards his fellows in society, and how the mutual relationship between the members of a state and its officials are to be conducted." Pope John is simply acknowledging that it should be an ethical duty to be socially aware in your environment, and feel the sense to be compelled in order to strengthen your community. Both of these pieces of literature explain the importance of Goal 3 and how it should be such a vital goal in one's life. In the end, I am happy and proud that I was able to act upon what I learned from the Sacred Heart system and use it to better my community.